Hang in there.
A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. Large text reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this.
That's what you said. Are you Tails?
Oh God, please no. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because he's choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find a strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right?
Oh, yes. I think each place has a little screen. Chaos Cola.
Chaos Cola.
Check out our book club. Book of the month.
Gone Gal. Oh. Is that a Gone Girl reference?
I think so. What's the arm doing?
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up this mess I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. These islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're all a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Oh, that's better if I sit like this. Sounds perfect for vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop by at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Oh, brochures! There's a travel destination idea here. Oh wait, wow, holy crap. There are travel destinations here like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Brandon, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
It's a special tool that'll help us later.
Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Looks like there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's silly. No one would be interested in that.
Nobody shares my fondness for caves. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
But someone murdered Sonic.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of those out searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for those poor books. The spines are creasing. They're open too far. This kid feels empathy for anything.
Let's see. Oh, the trash can?
Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. I hate to say, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something in there. Brandon, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm all right. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Brandon, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Oh, was that supposed to be a compliment? What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of evil Dr. Scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
That's quite a combo.
How to cook Welsh Eggman. What kind of recipes?
Eggs.
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any books he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong.
Oh, there's an arrow. Let's see. Last thing's here.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. All right, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
A genius?
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory.
Oh no. Oh, do we have to talk to one of them maybe?
Talk to Espio.
Oh, wait. Fable.
Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Brandon, no, don't fall asleep.
It's a trap.
There's been a murder, remember? If I had to ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, I'd have one ring. The one ring to rule them all.
It's a little weird it happened once. What is... This thing has seen some stuff. Its eyes are wide open.
Oh God, please get me down from here. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's got to be a reason for he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do. I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough. Oh, let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened.
Fancy a poem? Should we ask him about a poem?
Yeah, ask him about a poem about trains. Oh,
it
that's
said space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. So good.
Bravo. What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem.
He hasn't thought it through, has he?
He's sweating.
Oh, no, those are sparkles. He's posing all sparkly.
I see.
So, the two of you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Brendan and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why don't you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present the evidence if needed.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
I believe that.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library card, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but you were actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? I keep doing that.
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read?
If you don't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Brandon, could you help me out? All right. What do we think Espio may have been reading?
Was it the menu?
Was it the manual?
The menu?
Is it the menu?
No, it's not.
Oh. Don't you gaslight me into thinking it's the menu.
Why do we still have the menu?
A vector? A manual? You think Espio's reading instructions? What argument can you possibly have to support this?
Think. Actually.
Yeah. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that.
Oh wait, that's you.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere.
That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Brandon, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to any page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove we read it. Which pages should I quiz him on? Oh, you know, that's my lucky number, 97.
97.
So- Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to insist keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling that the train company just didn't want to hire janitors.
So true. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like Espio aced that question. Brandon, hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? 231.
231.
What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Brandon. Let's see if Espio can get 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 402 for the stoners in the audience.
Such a big book.
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now, did I pass your little test?
No.
No.
I hate to say it, but no.
Oh.
Just goofing, you passed.
I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and japed, said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with fleas.
Oh no, did he just rhyme a curse at me? You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that?
He read an over 400-page book in under an hour.
He's Espio. He can read minds.
Super quick.
Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, it's very impressive.
Oh no, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read the manual, so I suppose we can... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly... Problem.
Who's frankly?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Brandon? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Brandon, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? The Shadows lock.
Shadows lock. He's sweating. Oh, now he's like, big... Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up, Brandon. Let's get our argument together.
Think. He wrote his name on his game console.
They were like Sharpie. Hey, you know, you gotta let people know. Honestly, I wish more game consoles had this aesthetic. It's really good. It's got like clouds and stuff on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
I'm having a lot of fun doing this, but oh my god.
You just chose like the
It
two
is so
characters from
chaotic.
with the entire time.
It is so chaotic. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't high scoring on. Crocs are natural gamers.
Is that true?
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me you're telling me the sound of doors opening up and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
You see,
I could sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? Wait, hang on. But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Brandon. One that I would love for Espio to solve.
you gotta believe me.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't.
Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return into the library car? Jeez, what should I do? I actually don't know.